First game of the day. Be on here to about 9. Did a couple games and bro, I can't get a game started. There you go.
Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field over the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. Coming out with it, it's Marion. He's brought down to the 16.
We got the rematch. Oh, we got the rematch going on right here. Yeah, we're gonna have a good game, bro. However this shit goes down, good game.
Better off to take the touchback. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Looking to throw, it's back. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. You open a drive like that, and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Might be calling a hot route. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down and brings up third down.
Non-name receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And I think if you're on defense here, you've got to be alert, right? Are they going for it here on 4th down? Does your defense have to be on the field ready for that? Might they line up in a punt formation and try to fake it potentially? You could see that. You know, there are a lot of coaches early in games that are willing to take big risks. So bells and whistles have got to be going off if you're on defense right now.
The decision to go for it does not pan out.
Thank you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
Got a lot of room to the right.
Why would you do that?
And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Canes.
Man, linebackers are so athletic nowadays in college football. They can play man on running backs and tight ends and all over the field. How about the linebacker making the athletic interception and then showing you he can be a running back, taking it all the way back to the house for a touchdown.
It's Owens. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Handoff from the gun. Makes his man miss. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. How about the wheels on this A&M quarterback channeling his inner John football?
Man, John football was as exciting as it gets, and college football took notice. The Aggies were talked about in the news all the time. They need that guy at that spot to return if they want to be a national championship contender again.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
So now it's 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
And how frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. To the air, it's Reed. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off.
There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Might as well give it to him again. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the face third down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
They try to pop a run on the draw. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Well, they try to go with the draw out of the shotgun, but just way too much penetration allowed up front. That defensive line just took that play.
They get off the rock really fast, get in the backfield. The offensive linemen are supposed to push him upfield. Quarterback's got to sell it. Not anything really in that play in sync, and it doesn't go anywhere.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. They'll run it from the gun. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Obviously not the start this quarterback was hoping for, guys. He's now 0 for 4 to start the game throwing it. He just can't seem to find a rhythm. He's not finding his receivers. I'm even wondering if he's seeing the field that well at all, but no surprise. When you start the game 0 for 4 at QB, you've got no points on it.
There he goes! They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Dropping back, it's Reed. Quickly complete. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down.
Well, when you're running the drag route against man coverage like that, as a quarterback, you got to put the ball out in front of your target. And when you do that, you give the guy a chance to then advance the football up the field, pick up a first down like they did right there.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Breaks the tackle, and he'll be smacked to the ground.
Well, the defense wasn't expecting that. They had a lot of guys back into coverage. That was second and a lot of yards to go, and they got caught off guard. Not enough guys in the box to control that running back.
The Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake. Now he's going to break the pocket. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's forced out of bounds, close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there through the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They'll come to the line needing 4 yards for a first down. They're already 2 for 2 on this drive. Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
And decision time coming for this offense. How about the defense? They've hung in there, Palmer, made him earn it all the way down. Now, are you going to go for it on 4th down?
Yeah, you know, after running so many plays offensively on the drive, I know it'd be disappointing to only walk away with a field goal, but you'd feel even worse if you went for a touchdown and didn't get it. I think you kick it right here.
They brought the heat and they get him on the ground, and a 4th down sack stops this drive to pass. It's back. A little screen to the running back. Breaks into the open. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Here's a heat. Got his man on the right. And he makes a completion there, set up and in business at the 20.
I love that play call. And quarterbacks are always licking their chops after their defense gets a takeaway because they know now, hey, I got a sudden change situation. I've got a chance to take a shot.
Got enough space. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum. Going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Marion. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. From the gun, give on the inside. Pass to Sticks still on his feet. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play. Solid run on the last play, gives this offense another first down. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. Dropping back, it's Beck. Gets it out fast. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. And the Canes come to the line in the hurry-up. He wants to change this route. To the air on first down. Throwing right. Oh, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Here's the pressure. On the run, fires downfield. And it's picked off for the third time today. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Oh, they're after him. Complete to the left. The freshman brought down after bringing that one in. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. They'll run it from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air, it's Beck. He'll take a shot. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. Timeout by the defense as they're trying to ice this kicker. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. One drive is already ended with a field goal. They'll try to do it again, this time a rather long one from 46 yards out. And it slips just inside that right upright. They double their lead up to 6 here in the third quarter. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Great starting point, takes it inside his own 25. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Those 2 first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here after the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They played really well in this first half.
Great job staying home by the defense there. Offense trying to go option. The QB keeps it, but you see the great assignment football. Everybody's staying where they're supposed to be, and they're able to rally to the quarterback and tackle him for a loss.
Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
He'll pull it down and run. Turning it on. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
That's the danger as a defense when you blitz this guy on third down. If you don't get him to the ground right away or someone's out of a gap, his scrambling ability can hurt you, and that's exactly what happened. He saw open field, he took off, and he was able to go get the first down.
Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the running back. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And I feel like this defense is starting to get in the rhythm and starting to feel it, right? You've seen him take off, have some success, and you know if nothing's open, he wants to run. Defense kind of locked in, didn't give up a big play there.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Aggie. He didn't see anyone open, said, no problem, I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Marion. He's got great speed. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Canes in the hurry-up. They go to the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Another another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Bring in the heat. Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Fights off the defender. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Canes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking for space. It's Pringle. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
I'll tell you what, when those little guys make those physical plays like that, it kind of jacks everybody up in the huddle because it's usually the guy breaking ankles, but he's like breaking tackles. Now he's giving you some serious energy.
He got it. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll try to pass their way in. Touchdown, Miami! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Man, I love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
Back to throw, it's Beck. Under fire. Can't hit his man in the end zone. The 2-point conversion fails, and it remains a 5-point game here in the 4th. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Texas A&M going quickly.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this.
There he goes. Delivers the stiff off. Still on his feet. Past the 20. The 10. Touchdown, Aggie. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And that's a really nice physical run. This is a team that prides themselves on the ability to establish the line of scrimmage. And here we are in the 4th quarter, late in the game. Everyone's tired, and a no-nonsense run. Great push by the offensive line, taking the lead with that touchdown.
Man, that's a nice job by this defense. Aggressive, all near the line of scrimmage, taking away all the space. And that's a big stop. Now, you're only down 1. Now a field goal, in turn, can go give you the lead in the 4th quarter.
He'll bring it out. It's Marion. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's back. Quick strike complete. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Quarterback making checks. On On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. And the Hurricanes will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Got enough for the first down. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right.
This just looks like a different quarterback at this point of the game. We've seen a little bit of up and down play from him so far, but right now, lights out on this 2-minute drive. 3 for 3 so far. He's got this offense humming.
To the air on 2nd down. Unloads it left. He's got an open man. He'll work his way down to the 28.
And as a quarterback, when you're throwing these slant routes against man coverage, location is so important. You want to put the football in a place that your receiver can catch the ball and continue advancing it. So nice job by that QB, putting the football right on the face mask of his wide receiver.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw, it's back. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time? Breaking on the ball. It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Gonna run it. It's Fletcher. Find some fresh air. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Enormous play coming right here. 3rd down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Already got a hand on it. It's blocked.
Yeah, man, that is a big-time play for this special teams unit. You got a chance to go down. Now you're still up. You get the football back. Really nice job by the special teams unit.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Moss. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
High the chains now on 2nd and long. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called by the defense. 23 seconds left on the clock.
Well, one of the reasons this offense likes the option game with the quarterback is to use his speed and try to attack the perimeter of the field. The defense, though, not having any of it. You saw the contain on the play, forcing him back in the middle of the field, and they're able to corral him for a huge loss.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the 4th quarter.
Punt is on its way. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Scanning the field, it's back. He wants a big play here late. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Wants to pass the clock an enemy. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
And this offense has been a struggle. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this?
A shot toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and the last chance is just out of reach, and that's going to do it. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of...
Welcome to Rentschler Field in East Hartford, home to the Yukon Huskies. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on the Yukon Huskies. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. UConn will deliver the opening kickoff, and we'll get this game going. Great starting point. Grabs it inside his 25, and here he comes. They make the tackle at the 39, but a really good job by the return team there. Power football with the run.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air. It's Lagway. With the catch, it's Daniels. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Gators will hustle to the line. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Florida! A great catch and run for 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He's got it in the end zone for the 2-point conversion and an 8-0 lead. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Slips through the line. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep ones.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. The give to the back. Fouls through the defense. He has the 1st and still on his feet. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Huskies have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets the give.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
It's 4th and 8 and never a hesitation. They'll go for it. Quarterback making adjustments. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab outside. It's Bell.
Yeah, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. The Huskies look to keep this drive humming. Back to throw, it's Fagnano. Got his man. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Wants to go up top. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. He was lurking, waiting for his opportunity, and like a gator in the swamp, he went into the roll and got that quarterback.
They did. I tell you what, when you want to be dominant in this league, if Florida wants to get back to being a dominant team, it's got to be guys like this in the trenches dominating football games.
We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain. It's fourth down.
Now, fourth down.
Trying to do it on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on fourth down and you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward if they're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Using his feet to buy time. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep. Good coverage.
Dropping back, it's Lagway. Escapes the pressure going right. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. He'll loft one deep down the left side. It's caught. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24.
And that has got to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no way the receiver should have been allowed to be that open deep down the field. Somebody on defense blew their assignment.
Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it first and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. He caught it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll bring it out. It's Bell. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He might want another play. Looking downfield, it's Fagnano. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one.
Man, just find ways to find the big fellas. Those big tight ends are huge targets for the quarterbacks. The throws are usually in between the numbers. That makes it pretty easy. Usually sure-handed guys like that just come across the field, make plays for you.
They've got a first and 10 at the 34. Runs through a tackle. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, he tried to do all he could. He broke one tackle, but my goodness, guys were hitting him left and right in the backfield.
This is a staple for any good defensive coordinator. They want their guys to swarm to the football, to gang tackle. If one guy misses, another one's there.
No doubt. And the staple for the offensive coordinator or the offensive line coach is block those guys. Don't watch them tackle our guys.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Now on second down. Back to pass. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Ernie on the Jets. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. They'll run it on first and goal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Defense gave them a free one on that one. It's now 2nd and 5. Quarterback may change this route. Off play action. Here comes the heat. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They're going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys too, and that time, that was a great play call defensively.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Well, they didn't get it done on that last play. Back at the 9 now. It's 3rd and goal. Rushes on him.
And really good job by this defense. 3rd and goal. You know what kind of playmakers in the backfield. And he started to scramble around, but they didn't lose their discipline. Did a nice job getting into the ground and now forcing the 4th down.
He splits the upright. They're hanging around here. Leads down to 12.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Coming out with it, it's Daniels. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. On the ground, it's Webb. Shakes off the defender.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
The play action fake. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Well, you wonder if the defense is starting to figure it out finally here. In the first half, this guy has been absolutely lighting you up, and finally they get some bodies back there anticipating the QB to look his way to force an incompletion.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short in the first down. This could absolutely spin this game in another direction. They're going for it inside their own 30. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Motion from the wide receiver. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Looking to the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down.
This defense is going to have to make some adjustments here at halftime because they have been taken advantage of deep down the field in the passing game. They've already given up 2 TD passes. That was almost number 3, and we're only in the first half.
Back to throw, it's Lagway. Fires into the end zone. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed some.
Fires one high and deep. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. The Gators will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Bell. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. UConn going back to work on offense. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have.
Breaks into the open. At the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen?
Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half.
Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Smashes ahead. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
And that is a roller coaster.
Welcome, everyone, to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. as we'll put total weather and we'll get started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Hey, yo, we got the fucking rematch going on. Oh, shit. What up, bro? That was a good game, brother.
Might be changing the route. Looking for a man. It's back. Pressure coming. In the pass rush gets home.
And I think this offense was looking for a reason to ignite the home crowd, coming out on first down, throwing the football, but the defense was ready.
Say it again, bro. I hate you.
Getting to the quarterback, making a big sack on the first play.
Oh, I am too. I'm on YouTube, man.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Shoots it to the left. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Yeah, and listen, that dude is a dude. I get it. I mean, he's an absolute stud, and I want to find ways to get him the football, but maybe not force feed him in that situation when he's got two guys on him.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Steps away to find some room. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. The Hurricanes will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Hoosiers headed quickly to the line. Back to pass on second down.
Get him.
With the catch, it's Hemby. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the...
No, here.
Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them. But exactly, get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quickly complete. Wide open. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Makes a move.
I'm a buff up this shit. Right here.
There he goes. Open it up.
If you follow me on YouTube,
Touchdown, Hurricane.
I took 3 kick returns
Boy,
back.
nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returner, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Here's the return from inside the 25. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense Palmer has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
And that's a really nice route by the wide receiver, just understanding I got to win right now. I got to get inside of that guy, and I know I'm going to get contact. You run over the middle of the field on a slant, you're going to get hit. Nice job securing the catch, making the play.
Wants to throw. It's Mendoza. Fires left. Finds his man. It's Becker. What a throw. Not a lot of room. He fits it in beautifully, and they've got it at the 30.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
He's got his man across the middle. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
Play zone and you drop back, you're dropping back to a spot, and that means there's going to be holes, and the quarterback has to do a good job of reading it, seeing it, throwing it between those holes. He does a really nice job there, makes the defense pay for playing zone coverage.
Defense in press coverage. Makes the catch. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, he leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first down.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Got nothing last time. Now second and goal from the 3. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Fires into the end zone. Looking for the goal line. What will the offense dial up on third and goal? Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Out of the gun, looking to throw. He wants it all. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. The 50, the 40,
Yeah, you
the
got
20,
that one, bro.
the 10, and he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Canes.
Oh, yeah, that's
Talk about a turn of
Yeah,
events. 4th and goal. The defense is able to step up. They're not just going to swat this thing away, force the incompletion and get the offense back on the field. No, they're picking it off.
Man, I
And
seen
they're
what that
taking it
was.
all
Like, oh,
the
God,
way
he was
back
back.
for a touchdown. If they win this game, you're going to point back to that play right there as the play that made the difference.
From inside the 15, here's the return. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense.
Oh, he's got some
Poor
space.
Justin. You're right.
Finally
Okay, good
corralled,
time.
but not before. He picks up the first down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. That's caught. It's Hemby.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Out of the gun. The inside handoff. Looking for a crease. Dragged down, but they'll move
Man, why that
the
shit
sticks for a
opened
first
up like
down.
that?
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Indiana!
I'll be too
And I like this
aggressive
offense. They
sometimes.
didn't panic. A lot of times you see offenses panic and want to get back in it when they're down really quickly, and they force the issue. They stayed patient. They stayed within themselves, and we're an extra point away from being a tied football game.
Oh,
And
good.
he
You
knocks
say
the extra point through the
you
upright.
say you're so good anyway. Yeah, good.
On the run from inside his
There
own
you go.
5.
There you go.
He gets a block. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position.
So let's start playing good.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half.
Good.
Making side adjustments here. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw.
I'm a triumph.
He fires to the left side. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
My guy.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the 2nd half, expect this offense to keep dialing them up.
Here we go. Here we go.
This time it's
Here we
complete.
go.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44.
Ain't nothing you can do about that.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield and he moves the sticks.
And a good job of coverage by
Got
that
eye,
defense.
too, I
Just a
can see.
short pickup. And the Canes are in the hurry up. It'll be a draw.
I got eyes too. Oh, good.
Well, the offense trying to catch him off guard a little bit.
Come on,
running that
Fletch.
draw
You
play,
cannot
but
get
the
tackled
defense
like
wasn't
that, so,
fooled.
you know, we
Everybody
bounce off
stayed in
those.
their lane, and
Come
they're
on.
able to get the
Yeah.
tackle for loss.
Now facing a
You
3rd
cannot
and
get
long.
tackled like that. No move.
To throw, it's back. Now adjusting.
Go up. Go up here. We got.
Going deep.
Carson.
Put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down.
You know, we never panic. There you go.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Pocket breaking down.
Oh, we got it.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive.
Oh, no, no, no.
And he dropped it, just didn't work the thing all the way in.
You don't see that very often. You don't see the big tight ends with the
got
soft
scared,
mitts and
bro.
the big, huge hands and the nice, sticky gloves. You don't see them drop many of those balls that hit him right there in the hands. That was a missed opportunity by the tight end right there.
Turning it on.
Oh. There's no way.
The 20. And he slipped through the crowd and
No
he'll
way
house
he
it.
did that.
Touchdown, Hoosiers.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we're going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Marion.
Come on. Oh.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Sends it back in motion. To the air, it's Beck. Using his legs to buy some time. He'll throw it. He put it out there for him in this senior game of a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very active.
Yeah,
really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Here's a heat. Slings it downfield. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while.
The ball right, he dropped the ball.
Well, they're trying to hit the slant, right? That's a bang-bang type play. It's got to happen fast. Good throw. Receiver just couldn't come up with the catch.
On third down, he drops the throw.
What is that?
Stretcher. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Motion from the wideout.
Tony touchdown.
Looking to throw on first down. Buys a little time with his feet. He throws it back to the left, a risky ball. Makes a grab on the shot. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. And the Canes getting set on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to improve
the ball, bro.
I
threw the ball.
And he on the house. Touchdown, Miami.
Nice job putting the drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for two, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Takes it inside the 25, and he'll bring it back. Nice return there, and he'll be dragged down at the 34. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Back to pass, it's Mendoza. Throws to the wideout. Working on the right. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Hoosiers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Becker. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. To the air on first down. Unloads.
Oh, give me that. Give me that. Give me that.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Leaves it with the running back.
We got to
there
break
was
that traffic.
nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On the run, still looking. Rolling, throwing, looking right. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Listen, end of the first half, that's exactly what you want to do. You don't care about the incompletion. You're chucking that thing up, trying to make a big play, trying to get the Hail Mary.
The Canes will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A high kick trying to pen them deep. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory. But
hey, you seen that shit, bro? That 1 second did not fucking. Oh, man. What? Oh.
And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. It is good. And with that, they've taken the lead.
Hey, bro.
And the Hurricanes will line up to kick off and start the second half.
See, that's why he laughed.
Running the daylight from inside his 25.
Then they'll take a pity.
Can they catch him? They won't get him.
We gotta get it out the mud, man.
You can't start the second half any better than that. You're trying to come out of the locker room. You're trying to create some momentum. Taking the first kick of the third quarter back for a touchdown, that is exactly what this head coach was looking for from his players.
And he makes the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops forward and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
Got it behind the line. It's Marion.
They
made the
CJ block.
Just a little bit of time to get to that first down marker. The Hurricanes moving quickly to the line. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Offense in the hurry-up. They'll move the wide receiver.
Oftentimes when offenses get a first down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo. You're seeing them now go hurry up.
Block him.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Go, 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 go.
He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum.
Well, Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. He's going to
that's that ball, boy. Okay,
he's got
let's
it
go,
on the
man.
outside. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense.
Ball,
they
man.
move the chains on 4th down.
That's a big-time completion. And, guys, I think they caught the defense napping right there. I think everybody on defense thought that they were going to maybe throw to the sticks on that one, but instead, the quarterback had some other ideas. He had a matchup he loved.
We can't go out like that. No way. Can't go out like that. He went about 3 points. We'll take that, but he can't win by double digits. No way.
Vertically down the field, he took advantage of it. This guy made a great catch. Let's keep this drive going.
And the Canes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wide receiver comes in motion. The RPO, fire complete to the left.
Good job, boy. Great
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's wide open.
It's a
Wide open. It's wide open. Shot wide open.
Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller.
Touchdown, Hurricane! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
On the run from inside his 25. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return.
He wanted to get it out the mud, man.
Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line.
They getting you over.
Rides to back and leaves
You gotta
it
take
on
it
the
there,
outside.
Ray.
He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Throws for the tight end. On target over the middle. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
How about the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch?
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Looking for a gap. It's Hemby. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. And the Hoosiers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Here's the pressure. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Looking to throw on first down.
Only one. Got it.
They've got the screen set up.
That's nasty out there.
No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Hoosiers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Smart move to keep it on the ground. There he goes.
Is he really moving like that, though?
Touchdown, Indiana! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride.
Oh, you got to break that one too, man.
Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2-, 3-, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
Looking to throw its back.
Oh, we got him wide open.
Quickly to the tight end.
Oh, we got okay.
Still running at the 40. Into the
Oh no!
secondary on the right.
Oh no! Oh no! That's what we. That's what we.
And they take it in for 6 more points.
And QBs love their big tight ends, and especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often in this one.
And they did tack on the extra point.
Right there. Good score.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
That's a great one right here, man.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Snap it to the back. Powers through the defender. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
18 on our head.
And I think if you're the head coach defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it.
Breaks into the open. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down.
And that's the challenge for this defense, man. It starts to get later in the ball game. That clock is not your friend. You're losing the football game. They got to meet the physical challenge of this run game.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. And the Hoosiers have it with a 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Wide receiver going in motion. To the air, it's Mendoza. Going for 6.
Give me that.
It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. Pulls and fires complete. Touchdown!
Wow, bro. He jumped right over me.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside the 20, chance for great field position. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. He's taking a deep shot.
I think he's fast enough.
And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
And I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job.
Oh, he's got some space. Bulldozes his way through. Takes it all the way inside the 30, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 29.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation,
good block, boy.
They anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. This is now a 7-point game. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Here's the return from inside his 10. A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. They'll give it to the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around.
We got one more play.
Just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Now backed up in their own end. It's 3rd and long.
Get him. Okay.
RPO, quick throw to the right. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Hoosiers will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter.
There you go.
Fields the punt and looking for Daylight.
Oh, man.
Really solid effort.
Man.
Bit of yardage he could
I
on the
wanted to
punt.
take that back.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Maybe they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Go, Frankie. Block. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, there it goes.
Listen to the crowd.
No, we're not doing
Absolutely
it.
nuts. If they get the extra point, they tie this thing. In all likelihood, it's going to overtime, and they've got the home field crowd behind them. What a huge advantage in this moment.
And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Here he comes. This is a gamble. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. They are backed up, top field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line.
Get a script sack.
Dropping back, it's Mendoza.
No, this man can't block you, bro. That's what the clock supposed to get the last.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, in the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season. And listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and
out.
We'll get it started here in overtime. And no from the
out.
shotgun. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
You see him consistently sticking with the run, staying balanced. As you get closer to the goal line, you're thinking the field starts to shrink now. Do I have a jump ball wide receiver out wide I can throw the football to? How am I going to find that extra space? And
the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
How about this defense? This defense is getting after the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable. The 3rd sack of the day. Hard to have a good passing attack when your quarterback's trying to throw.
Oh, he wide open. What? What? There's no way through, bro. Bro, no way he threw that out there like that.
Oh, that's a throw the quarterback would love to have back.
Oh,
at this juncture of the game, it's overtime. You're down in the red zone. You know the windows are going to be small.
He's
Just
gonna
got
play
too
with me.
aggressive with his decision-making. Throws the costly interception.
What is going on the run end, bro? It can't be that bad, bro. Oh my God, bro. They just robbed me. Oh, God, I cannot
Back to
believe it.
pass, it's Mendoza. Throws to
Cannot
the
believe
tight
it,
end.
bro.
He's in! A game-winning touchdown in
This
overtime.
game, bro.
This game must be moving so
Brave,
slowly
bro.
for this quarterback.
It's
He
nothing
sees
brave,
everything
bro.
2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better
No
do something.
way y'all keep robbing me like this, bro.
You're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your
We're
mail.
at 27 back
Change
not
the
be
address
like
and do
this,
something
bro.
different.
I'm gonna ask for a refund. I'm gonna get the CD on purpose. If I don't like the first fucking 5 days, bro, I'm taking that shit back. Like, this shit is crazy, bro. The mint. There's no way, bro. There's no way. That be making me not want to play this shit no more, bro. It's just like, no. No. Let me put up my new quarterback, man. Hiya. A banana?
Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
Yeah.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Moore. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Makes the quick grab. There he goes.
Whoop.
And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The Blue Devils, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
Now, how about that defense on the snap? They are in the backfield. Great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Blue Devils want to move quickly. He'll pull it on the read.
That time I need to try to keep
the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on third down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Fourth down, and this crowd trying to help this defense rise to the occasion.
I like the ball.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to find his man.
There's no way this nigga overthrew the ball. Fuck it. Fuck it. Oh my god, bro. Like, if I had money on the line, bro, I would have been broke some shit over there. I gotta get out this. I gotta get out this chill, bro. I can't do it. Wait, hold on. You had Indiana? Wait, who?
Welcome to the home of the Ohio
What I'm saying, though, you had Indiana, though, right?
Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy.
This is why I
As
took
we'll see
350.
the number 2 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Ohio State,
College football,
easy.
Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Buckeyes will kick it away first. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready.
Not today.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Oh, they're after him. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down.
Just got to wonder, too, guys, if the crowd didn't impact the offense. They're playing on the road on the first 3rd down of this football game. Incomplete. The idea here, I think, just punt it away and see if you could regroup, because this environment is hostile.
So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on 4th down in his own territory. Finds him out of the backfield. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On 4th down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver at tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
Hard running there. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. While the Canes are known for big-time playmakers, tough physical running is part of it too.
Yeah, you got to be able to have a team that not just is about sizzle, and we've seen so many Miami teams about sizzle, but some substance or some physicality, the run game.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And the Canes want to crank the tempo.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Grab behind the line. It's Daniels. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And I really don't understand the play call. Calling it like 3rd and long, and they're not trusting their quarterback. Does this say something about their quarterback moving forward? We'll get to that as the game progresses. But, man, I just think you got to trust your quarterback, and you got to pass the football on 3rd and long.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. On the run, it's Jackson.
He got out there.
Breaks into the open.
No, I can't click.
First down. Looking for more. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Boy, did he just scorch that defense with that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. He'll bring it out. It's Marion.
How would you do that?
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
Oh. It looked like he was going inside. I swear, dude.
You've got to put the ball on his body. That throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Well, after ripping off a big-time run on his opening carry, a negative play this time around, and this is going to be key. They're going to keep giving him the ball, and they need him to have more positive plays than negative.
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
One of the areas they really focused on as receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Offense changing the play. Dropping back, it's Beck. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reading it.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Rolling on the run. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. 3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Wow.
And it's incomplete. Way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
I'll tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot now, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. 4th down, long yard situation on your own territory, and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised. You definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check your mentions down.
Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU in 2nd down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? It doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
He's got the tight end.
I wish he would, right?
And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. To the air, it's Sayed. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Man, these windows get tighter down here in the red zone, and those catches are a little bit more contested, more people near you, and it gets a little bit more difficult. But you need your players to step up for your QB and make big plays. I think he's going to look back and say, I should have made that play.
Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on on. It'll be 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. They'll run play action. He makes a grab. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last 4th down there.
And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. And the D denied them on 2nd and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Ohio State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when they're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Back to throw, it's Beck. This is a huge drive for this offense, down 21-3 and needing to get back in the game.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
This time he's got it. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
And he overthrew it anyway, bro. Like, this shit wild, man. Wow, bro. He overthrew it.
This defense gets the pick 6. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring.
Girl,
Good things
what
happen in your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Nah, I don't know, bro. He's been doing good the last couple of games.
Disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Looking left. Wide open downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Canes want to pick up the tempo.
Could that be the play that finally wakes them up? Just not a lot of good going on offensively here in this first half. They've only got 3 points to show for their efforts. They haven't been throwing it a lot, but they took a shot there. They got a chunk play. Now they're in a position. They need to score a touchdown here before the half is over.
Buying some time. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Couldn't find a turn.
I gotta take a break. I'll take a break, but I can't play with this my team right now. Let's get to the next season real quick. Start a game. Quit that bitch. Get to the next season. This game wilding on me, dog. It might be Heisman. I don't know. I never really played good. I went 10-2 last season, and they ain't make the playoffs. Like it's, I don't know, bro. They just gotta make changes on this game, bro. For real. Go ahead, you can have this dub. It's a free dub for you, my guy. I'm out of here. Free dub. Free dub. Free dub. Free dub. If the game don't start, what?